Content that can be placed in an overlay region comes in three forms: standard messaging, graphics, and data feeds. In this video, we're going to discuss the first two. Now, as shown in the previous video, the overlay region tab of project properties, what we see here, is where we control which regions are turned on and how they look on screen. Once you have a region enabled, you can click on Add to begin programming content into the region. We already have 4 items in this particular region, but we're going to click on Add and put some more in here. Now, within the type box, we'll discuss the first 2 options in this section: text and system variable. Text is just that. It's text that you can type directly into this field, or you can paste from an outside source. There's no limit on the length of messages that you can enter to this overlay region box, and there's also a spell check feature available as well. Under system variable, there are several options for time and date display, as well as some weather variables as well. Now, the weather options do require an optional hardware weather station. It features sensors that mount outside your building and gives you live local statistics for that exact location. The date and time options can be displayed in either a 12 or 24-hour clock, or you can choose a custom format, and those formatting options are available to the left here and provide much greater degree of flexibility in how the date and time is actually displayed on screen. In the mode box in the upper left-hand corner, there are 2 options: static and crawling. This option controls what the content does once it's on screen. Static means it's going to be centered on screen for the amount of time that's entered in the dwell time field on the scheduling tab, and then it will move on to the next item in the region as has been programmed. Crawling content is going to move across the screen from right to left at the selected speed that was defined back on the general overlay region tab of project properties. And then the next item in the region is going to be displayed once this one has moved completely off the left edge of the screen. So static shouldn't be used for longer messages because it does center it on the screen, and if your message is longer, you'll miss probably both the beginning and the end of the message. They'll be cut off the edge of the screen. Finally, the pre-text graphic and post-text graphic checkboxes down at the bottom allow you to insert a small icon-sized graphic before or after an individual region content item. All you have to do is check the appropriate box and browse to the location where the graphic is stored. Now, it's important to note that the height of this graphic should probably not exceed the region height as defined back here on the overlay region tab. If a graphic is too tall, it's going to be scaled down to fit into that height, and you may lose a little bit of image quality as a result.